What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
America's Got Talent, the champions, the newest season of America's Got Talent. I just started watching this show last season. Of course, everybody's seen all the clips, the viral inspirational clips of, like Paul Potts or what was that? God damn it, what was her name? Susan Boyle. Of course, Susan Boyle. She was back. All the classics were back. I mean, from all different America's Got Talent places in other countries. But it's kind of like the best of. Even the champ from last season, Shin Lim, came back and actually won the champions. He's a magician, but just amazing tricks. Just amazing how clean and good he is. I'm happy he won. There were some decisions, some voting that went on that I do not understand at all. Much respect, but Christina Ramos, the opera rock, I did not get at all. It was for me, it was very laughable. It just did not make, I didn't like it at all whatsoever. But she got all the way to the finals of the thing, and I thought she was good. She did way better, and it's like I get it. There's people that would probably be into that shit, sure, whatever. But I don't think it should have gotten that far in advance. Also, the ventriloquist, Darcy Lynne Farmer. Like, it's amazing what she can do. She has a puppet that she sings through, ventriloquist puppet, which, very talented. I get it, very talented, but I don't like there's nothing appealing to me with that. It's like, okay, it's America's Got Talent. You're very talented, good, but it's not a show that I don't want to see this. If I'm going to see somebody sing, I want them to sing. I don't want them to like pretend they're singing through a puppet. But there were some great ones like Ksenia Simonova. She did the sand art. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's almost like a light box, and she does these drawings in sand, and she does this whole story. There's sound, like the music and sound effects add to the story that she's telling, and she, has these images that grow into other images that grow into other images to tell the story. Super original, super artistic. She got far. That was amazing that she got far. There was Preacher Lawson, who by far the funniest comic, and he went. It would have been amazing to see him win. I think he did amazing. I didn't see his season, but I first heard about him. He was pulled out of the bucket on Kill Tony, the podcast, the #1 live podcast, recorded live in L.A. at the Comedy Store, and I think they were still in the belly room when Preacher Lawson got picked out. But then shortly after performing on Kill Tony, he got picked up for America's Got Talent, maybe like a season or two before I started watching. But it was great to see him. I loved his sets. I thought he was fucking hilarious. They had other comedians, like Barbalak came back, and the kid with the stutter, who I follow. I don't know when I started following him, but he's just, as far as comedians, I follow a lot of comedians on social media, so he ended up being one of them. I think I probably saw a clip whenever he was out in his season and just started following him from then. Paul Potts, amazing to watch him. I just love watching America's Got Talent because you get to see all of these different kinds of stage shows. The production level is amazing. Like the way the video screens that are embedded in the stage in the background are just, visually, it's so amazing to watch. But it's really cool to see these different types of shows, all in like a buffet style. It's really cool. Even though there's acts that I didn't necessarily like, there's still emotional parts. There's still like, overall still great. I'm happy Shim Lim won, even though, I would have preferred, if I would have gone Preacher Lawson. I think it's tragic that Courtney Hadwin got eliminated as soon as she did. She should have won for sure. First off, amazing performance and original song, just by far far better than anything else. Like everybody else that sings and they do things, it's like very, very good singing, but there's no performance there really in a lot of cases. And it's just like just being good at singing, it's just not enough. Courtney Hadwin, I think, had far more than just amazing singing. Her style is amazing, and the song was great. But she got eliminated like right away. And the people that I think she actually lost to Christina Ramos, which is by far the most insane outcome for disappointing. But overall, it was a fun season. I wanted to wait until the end to talk about it. And thankfully, Lynne won because, it's just so good, man. It's just so good. And if somebody's going to win, I would prefer it to be like him versus, Darcy. I don't. It's whatever. It's not for me. The girl singing through a puppet. No thanks. The sand artist, I'm just glad she got as high as she did. I think her last performance, she kind of flubbed a little bit. Like it ended with a heart outlining a saying, but the heart it just fell apart a little bit at the end. That's all I got to say. But it was amazing. And the most original act out of all of them was that sand art. But yeah, it was good, people. Go back and watch it. It's on Hulu. I watch it on Hulu. It's one of those shows that, it's still released on a daily. You can't binge it, even though I would probably binge it. Like if they all got released, I would just binge the full season of America's Got Talent for sure. Same thing with the Rock's show on Titan, I think it is. I'll talk about that too. The finale should be coming up, but I enjoy that show too on Hulu. Kind of one of those, instead of an obstacle course, they do. I mean, there's obstacle elements to the competition, but it's a fun competition to watch. It's almost like a CrossFit competition, but with better production value, which I'm good with that. It makes me understand the appeal of CrossFit. It's like, okay, you're competing, and I understand people get injured. People get injured competing in anything. I could play basketball and, pop an ACL or something. So I can understand the appeal of CrossFit as far as kind of doing physical activities as a competition. But America's Got Talent, it's just a really fun show. Looking forward to whenever the next season is. I also enjoyed, they had the same lineup with judges. It was Howie Mandel, Mel B, Heidi Klum, and Simon Cowell, which I thought they're great judges. I don't see, they all make bad decisions at times, I would say, but they all make great decisions and have great opinions at times. Terry Crews was the host, which I thought he was far better than their previous host. Not that, I forget her name all of a sudden. She did an okay job. I just think Terry Crews was just a great host. He was crisp. He never there was never a waver in his ability to host the show, and I thought he did a great job. And all the acts were really fun too. I just super disappointed. Courtney Hadwin should have come back and won the whole thing. I think it's ridiculous that she didn't get farther in it. That's really my only big disappointment. And other people getting a lot farther than I thought they should. But whatever. I enjoyed it. America's Got Talent has a fan in me. New episodes of this show come out daily. Subscribe on IGTV and everywhere else podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at patreon.com/Inspired Disorder and get all the other benefits that come with being a member over there. Go over to inspireddisorder.com. It's my website with all of my artwork. Over 700 original paintings are available there. At Ray Taylor is me on all social media. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out!